to grace the internet, baby. Welcome to my show. And he is the robot, the frozen screen himself, Xander, the
Yes,
nephew.
sir.
Give
Yes,
him a
sir.
round of applause. I don't have a soundboard to be making it, so you clap. I speak in promo, by the way, just to let everybody know. It always seems like I'm cutting a promo because I'm obsessed with professional wrestling. Oh, sorry. That's not even what we're talking about.
Going completely different topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go completely nuclear, and I'll let you get your time, Skip.
Yeah, Skip. Let me get my
We're
time,
gonna
Skip.
this episode specifically is about the biggest thing this weekend. You know what I mean? The fucking elephant in the room, and we're gonna cover it all from the good to the
For real.
because you can't escape it. So here's some more SHEDEUR content. And comment down below if you agree or disagree with us.
Yeah, disagree with me and you're gonna get flamed. I look at the comments. No.
And he replies.
The co-host.
Is that true statement saying that SHEDEUR was the what everybody was talking about for the draft? Or no?
Like,
Like a big story, you know what I mean? Like the fucking
yeah. Everybody
did
thinks he
overshadowed it a little bit.
he sandbagged interviews with the certain teams he didn't want to go to. It's what they think he did.
Oh, that's so it's like going to apply at jobs knowing you don't want to work there just so you could get unemployment, kind of that type of
Yeah.
shit. Like I don't even want to work here, but I have to fill out these applications anyway because they're making me. You know what I mean? Like type shit.
Yeah, they basically thought during some interviews he was giving them like true answers, and then he was given like completely different answers for like the fucking Dolphins and shit.
Smoke screening
Yeah, just not giving them shit.
makes sense. Makes sense from his standpoint if he truly don't feel like he wants to play there, which you know.
Yeah, but man, one thing I don't like about people, kind of like how Kel said in the group chat, he was like, how is the kid's confidence gonna or did you say how is the kid's confidence gonna tank his draft stock 4 rounds? Like what? How the fuck does that make sense?
I don't know.
Um,
That's the big question too on everyone's mind. That's what we're all here for to talk about. That shit's way too bright.
I honestly
Too bright.
think there was troubles with his intangibles, like his football IQ and what he really knew about the game. I feel like his skill wasn't the problem at all. His health wasn't the problem either. He I feel like he was lacking a lot in his brain and IQ standpoint, I feel like. And a lot of teams saw it and said, "Nah, like he's not a this isn't a QB talent that we can build." Or
I mean, in his last year, his senior season, he led the college or no, the Big 12 in passing yards, TDs, and passer efficiency. And I meant to say this part, out of the college ranks, he had the highest completion rate at 74%. So he really.
bro, I'm telling you right now, he was the only quarterback in the FBS that
So the
averaged
numbers and the success and stats one would
show
need
it.
or want are there. So you can't use stats or lack of production. None of the GMs can.
It,
That's
it
an excuse.
exactly. And people were wondering why he got his jersey retired and shit. Bro, he literally broke like every Colorado quarterback record there was.
Oh yeah, he's
And
gifted. You can't say he's not gifted as a quarterback, and that him and Dion didn't elevate Colorado to new heights.
no, yeah, for sure. And look at that. Like you look at his production, maybe you could say his his like junior year wasn't as good, but he was playing behind a really shitty O line. He got sacked 52 times. He only threw 3 interceptions. He threw for 3,200 yards and 27 touchdowns. Like that's not a bad year, right? It's not terrible, but a
Well,
quarterback.
as a career, he has 14,000 yards, 134 TDs, 70 completion percentage, 17 rushing TDs, and only 27 TDs in his career. So,
Um,
I looked up
27
comparable
rushing.
college stats to his seasonal stats, and I got a bunch of different names from like unknown people that had his same stats. This guy, I think his name was like John Silver or Joe fucking Silva, some quarterback I never fucking heard of, but he played in college and had similar numbers. And then Shedeur's senior season stats were comparable to Patrick Mahomes' senior season stats. Is what I found. Not to
Yeah,
say, not to compare him to Mahomes because they compared him to someone shitty too that wasn't even in the NFL. But so it
yeah.
can't be that. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. 27 TDs though. I don't know where you're reading that. Um.
I didn't say TDs. I said interceptions in his career.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Like, and I feel like in 4 years.
134. He has 134 college. I'm including Jackson State too, not just Colorado.
Oh yeah, no, include Jackson State because first of all, Jackson State wasn't even a
Yeah, he
like
has
you. They
14,000 yards in his career. I mean, like, so he can throw the ball, and efficiently with 70% completion percentage. So it can't be the numbers. You can't say that. It's got to
and
be the other shit, the games that he was playing behind the scenes or whatever. That
yeah,
type of
and then he
shit.
goes to Jackson State and puts up 40 touchdowns his sophomore season. Like, come on, man. Like you said, you can't say that skill or like stats is a thing because there's no way you're looking at this and saying this quarterback isn't a second, third,
Yeah, well,
first
yeah,
round
because
talent.
we seen all the shit on social media where a bunch of no-name jobbers were getting picked before him that didn't have no stats to like. Some of the film that they showed were like wobbly fucking ducks and turf throws like that Tyler Schaff guy.
Yeah, bro. The fact that he got drafted over
A
that
bunch of
guy.
people. I've seen a bunch of names. I don't know. I don't remember them offhand, but that was the one that stuck out
Oh
to
shit, we
me.
took a tight end with our fifth round pick out of.
Did you?
Oh,
There was this story. It has to do with Dion too, because and the NFL having a little beef because when
everybody
he
don't
got
like Dion.
no when he got drafted, he told the New York Giants in an interview, he was like, "What pick y'all got?" And they said the 10th, and he laughed and said, "Peace. I ain't gonna be there at 10. You're tripping.
Yeah.
Peace. Deuces. I'm out." So I'm sure the Giants specifically, somebody there, I don't know who if it's run by or the same people, but people in the NFL, they're all fucking whitewashed owners. You know what I mean? It's not no regular people that are choosing this. It's all the GMs and owners telling the coaches and the war room people, don't pick him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
the Jerry Jones of the fucking GMs. Or what's his name? The Cowboys owner?
so there had to have been like a collective, ha ha, let's stick it to Dion. He ain't gonna come in here and tell us what we're doing with our whitewashed league.
Yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
yeah, I think Dion definitely he probably had the bigger part of it. Cuz like we both were saying, can't say that it was the stats, bro. Can't. And I just think fifth round, bro. Like obviously rounds don't matter though, but like
And with the
nobody
whole
was
with the
looking
whole
at.
Dion thing too, wherever he goes, that team is gonna be attached to Dion
Oh,
and their brand. You know what I mean? So if you're thinking about it as like we said, an old ass white fucking owner, and they see Dion and Shedeur coming over with their whole team and chains and shit, we all know how they're gonna be looking at him. Like, you know what I mean? Sideways, like,
yeah.
fuck.
Hey,
Because he's talked about. We all know he said, "I don't want him to go here because of the weather. I don't want him to go to a sorry team." And dictating all the terms with their
It,
interviews. Like we're not doing this and we ain't doing that. That's not how it works.
I'm actually super glad he went to the Browns though, because now we get to see like it's gonna be generational seeing
Yeah, and
Travis
guess
Hunter
what?
pick
Not
pick
only he slid to the fifth, but now he's on the probably the
the rival
sorriest
team.
team in NFL. Like historically.
Exactly. Historically bad with quarterbacks too.
Like as far as on average, season after season since before the Super Bowl era, they're always trashed the most.
It's either them or the Lions, but even the Lions got good.
And I got some of his quotes along that people could supposedly say that he's cocky or arrogant, and it's
I was gonna say, uh,
it's nothing outside the realm of what any other quarterback or player that had confidence or thought they were good would say. He said, "I know I'm a guaranteed risk you can take. That's one. I'm gonna change the franchise. That's two. Do you want your franchise changed to Tennessee?" And then another thing is that he criticized his O line because they lost to Nebraska, and he said their quarterback wasn't touched as much as me, and that sparked criticism about his leadership.
yeah. What is it? He said something too. During practice in a Colorado, like at the end of the Colorado practice, they had where they were recording him or whatever, and they were all like, the coach was like, "Make sure you do registration." He looked at the camera and said, "Registration." He was like, I don't need run registration. I'm gonna be in the league." Saying that shit with confidence.
He's
But
ready.
that's what I'm saying though. Like all those, yeah, you could say like questioning leadership, especially with the O line. But like saying like, "Oh, you want your franchise changed? Pick me." I don't feel like that. Like I feel like that should show GMs that he's confident, that he has like that ability to know that he can perform. Because then if he doesn't perform, yeah, you wasted a pick, but release him if he doesn't do good, like you did with
Right.
fucking Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel. Like it's not like you guys haven't done it in the past. I don't know why the Browns didn't do this earlier. They
It's
probably knew
not
he
like
was gonna be this like
I
down
thought
here
the
though.
Jags somewhere should have took him just in case something happened to Trevor Lawrence, and then him and Travis Hunter.
The
Let
Bills
them
should
get
have
that
drafted him.
chemistry back. Let them have the chemistry they had in college in the NFL.
Oh shit, Will Howard just got drafted too.
Who? By who?
Will How that's the Ohio State quarterback. Steelers drafted him.
Oh shit! A straight
It's a
pocket Q.
Yeah, that's a good pick. They got DK Metcalf and George Pickens on their team. That's crazy.
All right. All in all, folks, we're gonna keep it concise. All in all, whichever side you pick, that's called a narrative.
No, yeah, I definitely do think Shadeur's the best QB in the draft, and he fucking plummeted heavily.
Yeah,
I don't
that's an
think,
A plus. That's an A plus because he was supposed to go in the first round.
yeah, like Kel said, it was a 278th value at what is it, fifth value at
Hey, I
number
don't I don't know if you've
278.
ever I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner.
Yeah,
Anyone that's watching this or that sees this, watch that movie. It's so fucking sick. It takes you behind the scenes and the ins and outs of an NFL draft. And Kevin Costner, he fucking weaves the greatest heist of picks between a couple teams of all time. I don't want to spoil it, but
yeah,
one of my top three football movies, even over like up there with the Varsity Blues and Any Given Sundays. That movie is goaded. In short, he gets one pick. He has the number one pick. Kevin Costner does, trades it to another team and ends up finagling some other stuff to get players and more picks back from them for the pick that he just gave him. You know what I mean?
yeah. I low key think that's what the Browns low key need.
Genius. It's genius. All right, hey, I'll be right back. Hold on, I gotta go grab something.
But if we're being honest with ourselves, people, remember the Titans is the best football movie of all time. Bro, they're live.
Damn it. I'll cut that out. Ah. So where do you see Cleveland landing at the end of the season?
They in the AFC North, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. I pulled up their draft, their what is it? Who they drafted. I'm not gonna lie, they've had a fucking amazing draft. They drafted they did with the first round pick, they traded down to the fifth overall pick with the Jags. The Jags got Travis Hunter. But they traded
Then
down.
they got Travion Henderson.
No, they trade the Browns traded down to number 5, got Mason Graham from Michigan, which is probably the best D tackle in the draft. He's fucking big. He's like he's really good.
He's
Then
a beast.
yeah, beast. And then they took my favorite college. They took their linebacker Carson Schweisinger. He was a walk on. Bro walked on to UCLA for 2 years and started both years, and he got drafted in the second round. He's a good tackler. Then they drafted Quinshawn Judkins, the other Ohio State running back. They
Oh,
didn't.
I forgot. Yep, they did get Judkins.
They
I
got
saw that.
Judkins, and Judkins is bro. He in 2022, the where he played the most, he had 179 missed tackles. He forced
Good. I
179
like
missed
that too. I
tackles.
fuck with the Browns.
And then they go and draft another dog ass target for whoever their quarterback is. Harold Finn and
And they all who'd they get?
Harold Finn and Jr., tight end from Bowling Green, led every single stat in tight end, like in the tight ends in the FBS. He led every single stat: receptions, yards, touchdowns, fucking averages, and he dropped to the third round, and they took him. Beautiful
Hold
pick.
on.
And then Hey, and then
What up?
their next two picks, they took Dylan Gabriel, the quarterback from Oregon. To me, this is their only bad pick because Dylan Gabriel's 5'11". He reminds me of Kyler Murray, and he's a lefty, so I don't think he's going to be that good. And then they took Dylan Sampson. They took in the round 4, they took the 2024 SEC Offensive Player of the Year. He led the SEC with 1,500 rushing yards and set a Tennessee single season record. And then they drafted SHEDEUR in the 6th round. So to me,
Damn, we still got a bunch of picks, bro. The Eagles still have 3 fucking 6-rounders. We got a Alabama, Georgia. What do you want? What? Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, we got. Damn, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fucking. Our first 5 picks were all on defense.
yeah, bro, the Bills have drafted 3 cornerbacks, bro. They literally took the Kyrie Elam shit like serious.
The what?
Kyrie Elam was the cornerback for the Bills, and bro, he when one of our corners went down, he played. That motherfucker was a 2nd round pick, and first round pick, and he sucked like ass. That motherfucker sucked. Liability. Xavier Worthy torched that motherfucker like 5 times. Not saying that it's not like normal to get torched by Xavier Worthy, but like his dude, he just sucked. His ball skills were terrible.
Yeah, we just got Kyle McCord from Syracuse.
Another fire little prospect. What is it? I was gonna say, fuck.
I'm trying to see if we traded any of our players and got any players during this draft. Yeah, Howie's cooking, making draft moves. Jihad Campbell, Andrew Makuba from Texas, who I know is a beast already because Texas was in the fucking final 4 of the national championship.
You know, Quinn Ewers is still on the board too, and he's Texas's quarterback.
Yeah, we got 3 more picks for the rest of the draft. 3 6s in short order, too. Let's see what else. What else can we get into?
Mm,
Did you see fucking SmackDown, bro? That TLC? Did you see that?
yeah, that TLC match was fucking insane.
I was like, oh my god, this is taking us back to the 2000s matches, like doing
No,
crazy shit.
taking us back to the Edge and Christian days with that fucking table spot. They just
Like,
added a table at the bottom.
well, they had fucking like 4 table spots, and
Yeah, they had
everything in between was just fucking chair shots, fucking throwing each other into the ladder all crazy.
the Motor City Machine Guns hit the Skull and Bones on the table. That shit was
That
dirty.
was raw. Then Alex Shelley had the chair around his neck, and dude said Gargano hit it like a baseball bat and spun spun his neck around and he fucking crumpled. Like I
uh,
was like, damn, I've never seen like it was. You know how they put it on their neck?
yeah.
He was running around punching people with it still on his head. And Gargano said baseball swing to the side of it, and the chair spun around his head like 3 times. Like, damn, I was like, that could have ended bad where you're just like,
One
"Eesh."
one thing I could have definitely said about that though is, I mean, people should know this already. Um, Montez Ford is one of the best in-ring performers in the WWE.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
that
He's the
bro,
fucking SHEDEUR of the WWE being held back.
that motherfucker hit that swanton to the outside on the table.
I know, right?
Nobody nobody's doing that spot that you can think of except maybe like Logan Paul.
He
That's
uh
it. Nobody else is doing that
he
fucking spot.
fucking he ran, jumped, and got so high, he was already turned over and was waiting in midair just to land. Like
No, yeah, and then
perfect
when he jumped, when he jumps over the post and shit,
in the corner.
bro. Yeah, he jumped over the post and almost kicked someone in the front row because his
Yeah,
legs.
he almost broke his leg on the barricade.
Yeah, because his leg all snapped on the fucking
It
barricade
said
because he
like
jumped too
this.
far.
Crunch.
Yeah, he jumped far as shit. Like Montez is good, man.
Yeah,
Montez is
Javon Evans
good.
did that into the announce table and almost went in the crowd.
Yeah, hey, Javon's next up, man. He's gonna be in the NXT for like the next 2 years, though.
Imagine a mid card match between Javon and Montez.
Or no, give him the
One on
when
one
they split.
ladder even. They
Yeah,
haven't
when they
had.
split,
I mean, I guess like they have. KO and Cody just had a sick ladder match.
they're gonna split the profits up after they lose the titles, and that's when Montez will go on a single run. Give Montez
These
a
in the last like 6 months we've got top 3 matches. Drew versus Mac in the Hell in a Cell. KO and Cody ladder, and Sammy and KO street fight, no holds barred. Those 3 matches are
bangers, barn
yeah.
burners.
This TLC will be up there too as what we're gonna get as our best matches for WWE in this climate. You know
Yeah, what is it? Fuck, what was I saying? We forgot.
about
Oh,
Montez.
oh yeah, when they split the profits up, Montez, because I think when they lose the titles, they'll split them up, but they're not gonna have Montez be a heel. They'll have Montez be a face.
It'll be
They'll have
Dawkins that
Dawkins.
turns
Yeah, Dawkins will be the one that turns. Dawkins is a good
because of the
wrestler too.
jealousy
Yeah,
factor in the storyline. They always overlooked him.
yeah, and then they'll have their little rivalry, and then
They don't sleep
they'll
on
probably
Dawkins
end
though
up.
too. I used to
Yeah,
laugh at him and think he was a joke. Like I used to
they'll put
not like him as much as I do now.
they're gonna put a singles title on Montez once he goes solo, and that's when Javon should get called up, and that's when they should put that
He's
fucking mid card.
he's
That shit would be
he's
insane.
underrated.
Next,
Like he's bigger. He has a D'Lo Brown body. Like he's not built, so he has to wear those singlets and shit like that. But I'd say he's underrated.
hello, thank you. You too. You have a great day.
Underrated.
What are we talking about? You want to talk about underrated wrestlers?
You want to
Here, how
talk
about
about?
this? Hey, how about this? Let's go. What is it? We'll go. We'll go Raw. Pick one wrestler from the Raw roster each, or we can go one from Raw, one from SmackDown.
Underrated.
Uh, no, 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 and then we'll like put him in a match or whatever and talk about it. Talk about who you think would take the cheese. I gotta pull up the
Jacob
Raw and
Fatu.
SmackDown rosters.
Jacob
Let
Fatu on SmackDown.
Who throw on a fucking barn burner on Raw? Throw throw what's his face? Throw AJ Styles at Fatu. They'd throw in a fire fucking match.
I know. Sadly, they would make AJ Styles lose
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
because at this current point where Jacob's at, he can't be losing nothing.
Bro, it's actually so sad. Like, you know, a lot of people say they like the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't like them at all.
No, it's like 50-50. They're respected. They're just not well liked, if that makes sense, because they're boring as fuck.
Yeah, promo work is just not there. Oh, what is it? I forgot. They have Mellow. They got Mellow Hayes on
No, they don't have Mellow Hayes. They have
Smack
Mellow
Smack.
Don't Miss.
Yeah, Mellow don't miss.
He is Oz him.
Nothing but net. What is it? Oh, I was gonna say one thing that was sick as fuck that they did one of the spots too. Not saying this is like a great match or like one of the best matches, but it was a good ass match. They did that BFT spot when Fatu did the moonsault.
Uh huh. That was
That's
at Mania.
that's yeah, that shit was sick as fuck.
Yeah,
How,
that match was definitely banger off the hook. 5 star
like
for me.
normal like a normal match, yeah, 5 star, bro. They threw bro, as soon as I saw that BFT off the moonsault, I was like, how do you even think of that spot? Like, how do you even think of I can do my standing finisher when he's in a moonsault and
In
catch him
midair.
in the yeah, like what? Like how the fuck? That shit was sick as fuck. I was looking at that shit like, oh god.
It looked like they just botched it at first till they showed the replay.
Yeah, and they were like, he just hit a BFT. Oh yeah, Zelina Vega won the US title yesterday too. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and then it's gonna be Loa Tama. They're just gonna start mixing and matching names. You know, hey, you
Yeah.
know how it's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa?
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna keep using the last names as like first names. It's gonna be Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and then Loa Tama or something stupid. Yeah, dumb.
What did you think about the Orton and Cena promo?
You need a kid. Imagine saying that to Cena. And he said, "You're right. Your dad's a loser."
I know, right?
Pointed right at the kid too, like all crowd work.
He said, and don't look at me like that.
Oh, 6-year-old giving me the finger. Real classy.
I know,
Like that
real
shit.
classy.
Yeah, that shit's funny, bro. Heel Cena is funny as fuck. And I've
I
thought
know,
about it
going
too.
overboard on the trolling and hating.
Yeah, what if the way Cena turns back face is our truth turns him back to being a good guy?
I can't lie. That's part of the fun of wrestling is that like we all know it's real, not real. Cena knows he's playing a character, but we're still all going with it with him. Like
Yeah,
we're
like
pretending that he actually hates everybody. We know he really doesn't.
yeah, Cena loves the people.
But like he's still going out there and fucking putting on his mean face and I hate all you guys.
Damn, it's kind of cool. I'm looking at the rosters right now. It tells me who's hurt. Tells me who's not on TV.
So you
It
would
tells me
you
that's
would
crazy.
think, hey, so here's the thing. So if it's gonna be Orton and Cena at Backlash,
Hmm.
we're probably not gonna see Cody until Backlash, where he gets involved and accidentally costs Randy.
You think so?
Yep. Well,
I don't.
Randy's not gonna beat Cena a month after he just won it at Mania.
No, yeah, for sure. I think this is how I think this reign's gonna go. Because you know how he's been doing. We're gonna ruin wrestling, right?
Yeah, he's gonna have all
So
kinds of funky, weird ass fucking finishes that everyone hates on purpose.
exactly, and I feel no, but I feel like every single finish he's gonna have is gonna be like a dirty win. It's gonna be
Oh
a
yeah,
chair
definitely.
shot to the
He's
no,
going
but
for the fucking classic heel.
like a chair shot to the head or a title to the face or a low blow into a AA. Like that's how he's gonna win every match. I don't think there's gonna be interference to where like someone costs someone. Like I don't think it's gonna happen. They're gonna have Cody
Well, they
come
already
back.
did it. That's how he won it with Travis Scott coming down. Somebody's
No,
gonna.
no, no. No, but like not trying to, because like when if Cody was to come out, they would think like, oh, he's trying to help Randy, not trying to
Exactly,
help
that's
like
what I'm saying. And maybe he actually does have the intentions of helping Randy and fucks it up. Like, so then Randy can be like, "You kid, stay out of my business." Like I was trying to stick up for you. Now, like, look what you did. Because that's
yeah.
gonna cause a rift. Because they're gonna eventually feud too, Cody and Randy. You got to get there somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be when Cody wins the title back, and Cody will win the title back, and then Cody and Orton will feud for the title, and then Orton will take it off of Cody. That's the only right way to do it. There's no way you're gonna have Orton retire and not have one more title reign. Like he has to win the title at least one more time.
Yeah, a
Whether
couple more. He said he said it in his promo. He's there to stay. He's like furniture. And look at the shape he's in. He's what, like 45, 47, or something like that? Like mid
yeah, but
40s or
he
late?
can't like Randy can't throw on those banger matches like that because he's like vulnerable. Like he
His
got
body
back issues
his
and
body's
shit.
all fucked up. Yeah, he's getting banged up. He's had
So
surgery.
throw him in a triple threat match and let everyone else do the spots. I think it'd still be cool, but what's funny? Everybody thinks Jimmy's gonna get his title run. I honestly think they're gonna fuck Jimmy out of his title run and give the US title to Solo.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Gotta be in here in a minute.
The US title. I have a
Who?
feeling that Big Jimmy Uso, they want
From
like they're
Fatu?
yeah, they want I've heard a lot of people they want him to finally win a mid card title.
Via solo interference?
No, well, I mean, kind of, but I feel like they're gonna twist it. Like they're gonna have another twist. They're gonna put the
I
title on
only say that.
Sokoa.
I only always go there because 9 times out of 10, that's how WWE finishes and continues. They use that. That's their scapegoat and easy way out to any feud, and to not have somebody lose clean. They don't have a whole lot of those. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's always a storyline on why they lost, or their foot was on the rope, or my shoulder was up, or something. Like, no one could
Yeah, I
ever
think
just say, "Oh, I beat John Cena 1, 2, 3." No interference in a good banger match.
yes, yeah, that's what I think they're gonna do with like they're gonna put the triple threat. They're gonna do this at Backlash, the Fatal Four Way. It's gonna be McIntyre, Priest, Fatu, and Knight. Those are gonna be the
That
four
makes
at
sense.
Backlash.
Yeah, they're all involved right now too.
So that would be it. Fatu's
No,
gonna
that's a
retain.
triple threat. You said Jimmy too?
No, 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 no. I said Priest, McIntyre, Knight, and Fatu. Those are gonna. It's gonna be a fatal four way at Backlash for the
Oh,
U.S.
right.
title, and then it's gonna go the next after that. Fatu is gonna be like beefing with Sokoa and Jim and all that. And I think they'll put the triple threat up, and everybody's gonna think Jimmy's gonna win, and Jimmy's gonna take the pin from Sokoa, and Sokoa will win the title. They'll give Sokoa his first solo before they give Jimmy his first.
Wait, who wins the Fatal Four Way? You said.
Fatu's gonna retain. Fatu will retain in the fatal four way to like beef his reign. Like he beat three of
Oh, I was
the
like,
best
how
like
does
mid carders.
Solo beat Jimmy for it though?
Because then it's a triple threat at SummerSlam. Fatu, Jimmy, and Solo spite like
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that'll be the next big page turned or what?
yeah, like Fatu would hit the moonsault on Jimmy, and then fucking Solo throw him out the ring, pick Jimmy up, and hit him with the spike and fucking pin him and win. Some
Steal
stupid
it.
shit like that. Yeah. Cause, dude, like as much as everybody loves Jimmy, like he's Jay's brother, Solo's a bigger storyline staple than Jimmy is. Like he has a big, like has more to him than Jimmy does.
Yeah,
Not
because
saying he's a better in ring performer.
in the bloodline pecking order, it went Roman, Jay, Sammy, then either Solo or Jimmy, kind of right there, you know, enforcer and whatever Jimmy was, because he never had like a role. Solo was the
Exactly.
enforcer. Jimmy was the right hand man. Sammy was the honorary. He was Paul Heyman's the wise man. Jimmy was just Jimmy.
Yeah, my name's Himi Uso.
I mean, I like Jimmy. I fuck with Jimmy, but like they haven't really done shit with him till now, till recently. A little bit, a little bit. They giving him breadcrumbs.
Yeah, they gave him the beatdown Gunther gave him. That's what they gave him.
But speaking of what they're giving or breadcrumbs, I want to see the carrying cross push, bro. I'm 100% behind him. Every time I watch wrestling, I'm hoping that he's gonna have a part in it somehow. He just comes off believable, menacing. Like I feel like he wants to break somebody's neck all the time.
Yeah, and he's like he's like John Cena outside the ring, all nice to kids and shit.
Does interviews all candid and happy, you know, with the hair down in CVV interviews.
Yeah, Karrion Cross definitely deserves his push. Because they've fucked up his gimmick so many times.
And all he got at Mania was the putting a hand out to grab the brass knucks and get shoved on your ass by AJ Styles. Or he hit him, punched him.
Yeah, I fucked with Aleister Black's return. No entrance theme change, no entrance change. Everything was the same as it was.
Yeah, I haven't even watched it. I seen the thumbnail and was just like, because
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Aleister Black. I like his entrance and I love his music. I bump that shit all the time. But like, I never got to see that much of him. In his time on NXT, he was like the biggest star there. There wasn't much. It was him and Andrade, and that was it for the NXT title at that time. And
Yeah,
what,
I
maybe
think he
Adam
has
Cole?
one of the deadliest finishers in the fucking that shit's disgusting. A spinning heel kick, black mass, hits flush
Yeah, he does
every
that shit
time.
clean too. His pivot foot doesn't even leave the ground. He just spins it in a circle.
It's a good ass fucking finisher for sure.
He just goes like that dude in that viral video who was talking to that Karen and kicked her phone out of her hand. They were talking about
Yeah.
abortion. He said, but that's what he does basically. Fucking
But
he
yeah,
needs to
man.
be on the mid card on SmackDown. Rusev needs to be in the mid card on Raw for
Yep.
sure.
But I feel like they're gonna what is it? Two things actually. One thing that I wanted to talk about also after Rusev. I think Rusev, they're gonna fucking find a way to put Rusev in a tag team like idiots.
Like they always do.
Like fucking like
With another person that they don't have anything to do with or
yeah.
for.
Well, unless they made Rusev come out and like destroy American Made to be like oh Rusev's back, you know?
How many times can you fucking squash people though? We already seen that.
I was gonna say though, Fraxium's about to get. There's three people about to get called up. Roxanne Perez is about to get called up. Trick Williams is about to get called up, and Fraxium's about to get called
Yeah,
up.
Fraxium was debuted on SmackDown, so they already
Did they?
did get caught up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
dude.
won.
Fraxium's perfect for SmackDown's tag team division. Fucking perfect.
They beat Los Garza.
Yeah, fuck Los Garza. They're just they're literally like the filler matches for the call ups.
Yeah, unfortunately, that sucks because as wrestlers, they're good at like doing like athletically, they're fucking good as fuck.
Yeah, I
It
like
sucks
Joaquin Wild, that motherfucker that flies on
or whatever.
LWO. He does those fucking ropes.
Fucking Joaquin Wild.
Joaquin.
What's that other guy's name? Fuck, what is his
Uh,
name?
Joaquin's partner, right?
Yeah, what is his name? I can't even think of it. That's how much of a fucking jobber he is.
It's not Dragon Lee. It's the other guy. It's the other
Yeah, it's
brown
the
guy.
other guy. I can't remember it either. It's fucking right on the tip of my
Cruz del
tongue.
Toro. That's his name.
Cruz del Toro. Cruz.
Yep. What is it? Dragon Lee has the speed title right now.
No, I think someone else does now. I
No,
think they gave
I'm
it to
pretty sure.
someone else.
Pretty sure it's Dragon Lee still. Dragon Lee and Sol Ruka.
Oh, Soul is the one I was thinking of. Did you see Zelina Vega one from Beat Chelsea Green?
Yeah, clean. Fire. She deserves it. Long awaited.
She's gonna get her Jey Uso run
Yeah, she's loved. Everybody loves her. The crowd loves her.
because you know why? Because you deserve it. Clap, 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 clap. Even though you weren't on the stage when they announced the AAA purchase, clap, 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 clap.
What is it? I was gonna say too. Fuck. Oh yeah, Cargill came out. I told you guys Cargill was gonna go for the fucking championship, and Cargill went for it, and they had
And
Naomi's bitch
Cargill
ass
went
come
for
out.
it. He said,
I knew it, bro. I knew Cargill's next like step up. Like I said, Cargill has everything except mic skills. Like everything. She just sucks on the
right.
mic. Like and you know how who someone was saying like she has the same preset of moves, you know? Like she just does the same moves over and over again. But dude, I honestly think she's a fucking dog. All right, but what is it? I gotta go. I gotta go to work.
You gotta go. He's gotta go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Tonight's slash today's episode of the Fornando Show. Until next time, keep it funky and keep it groovy, because it's for Nando.